Tonight, NBC5 investigates a case of agro-terrorism. Chinese nationals charged with trying to poison the food chain literally from the ground up.
Investigative reporter Chuck Goudie joining us now to break down this alleged plot. Chuck?
Stephen, Allison, weaponizing farm fields from here in Illinois and across the U.S. tonight is a growing threat, literally, according to federal law enforcement and terrorism experts. As crops grow, they are poisoned with microtoxins that can sicken animals and humans with almost impossible to trace illnesses. Tonight, rare charges against two Chinese nationals accused of smuggling fungus into the Midwest aimed at infecting farmland. Farm fields would become the new battlefields for these two Chinese nationals, according to federal law enforcement officials, who tonight say the couple smuggled a noxious fungus into the U.S., intending to use it, they say, as a potential agro-terrorism weapon. 33-year-old University of Michigan employee Tungwing Jian is in custody in Detroit, being held without bond, while her 34-year-old boyfriend, Dr. Zunyang Liu, is a fugitive in China, where he works at a Chinese university. They are accused of flying to the U.S. carrying fungus in these small plastic bags that would be used to infect farm fields from the ground up.
It's intended to disrupt the food chain.
Tonight, University of Illinois Chicago public health professor Dr. Gerald Lycan says farm animals and people would have become sick had this plot been carried out. He says with Soviet-era microtoxins apparently obtained by the Chinese government.
And thus, this can result in literally billions of dollars in trying to find out where the source is, so it can cause a massive disruption of the food process in both quarantining aspect and the identification aspect. This type of food poisoning would be very, very difficult to detect, that we at the physician level in most hospitals would not be able to detect this very easily.
Investigators say the woman charged is, quote, a loyal member of the Chinese Communist Party. Her boyfriend, they say, lied about smuggling a toxic pathogen through Detroit's airport because he allegedly wanted to do research on it at University of Michigan. Tonight, U of M, quote, strongly condemns any actions that seek to cause harm, threaten national security, or undermine the university's critical public mission. School officials maintain they get no money from the Chinese government, but U.S. investigators have always believed the Chinese do underwrite their own nationals to attempt these kinds of attacks.
This is so
Can't say we weren't warned, though.
Sure.
Yeah,
right.
But it's so alarming because it's something that you just don't expect, and it's hard to detect.
And the experts say that you can't detect it once it's out there.
Already strained relationship between the United States and China. I mean,
Not